Hello and welcome, this is Doc Penguin Doc. This video, you'll see is just I've got a collage going of all my ships I built this year, which you can see was quite a few. But apart from that, I just wanted to go over all the stuff that I've done this year in Starmade anyway. Back in October of last year is when I first started to post a little bit on the forums, but then in May, I made my shipyard thread, which I believe is the most viewed thread created this year, which is pretty cool. But I've also been making the showcase videos for some of my ships. I have to do more of them for sure for other ships when I finish them. And apart from that, I'm just going to go and take a look at all the ships that I've either built or updated this year. Starting off the lineup from the stuff I've done this year, we have the Shell Cycle and the Shell Razor in the back from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and in the front the T-Car from Teen Titans. And on the right is the Batmobile from the 1966 Batman. And then we have the TIE Fighters. We have the Royal Guard TIE Fighter, the TIE Shuttle, the TIE Fighter from Battlefront 2 that the Inferno Squad uses. We've got the TIE Boarding Craft from Rogue One. Got the TIE Interceptor, the TIE Bomber, and the TIE Fighter. Classic 3 right there. And then in the back is the TIE Phantom from Legends, and it does actually have a permacloaker, which is pretty cool. None of these ships are in any order necessarily, they're just grouped together sort of with what they match with, and then also just increasing in size as we go along. Next up we have the A-Wings. This is all the Rebel ships. In the back 3 are some Rebels variants. The front is the normal A-Wing on the left, and on the right is Hera's A-Wing. Then here we have the U-Wing with the gunner, the door-mounted turrets for gunners, with also the wings back as they move. And then this one's the wings are forward, and it's from Rogue One. It pretty closely matches that one. And then here we have the X-Wings. So the front 2 are my normal ones, Red Squadron and Blue Squadron, with the S-foils closed and open. But in the back there you can see one with some rail turrets to make the wings open a bit more accurately at an actual angle. And then here we have the Y-Wing. The only problem is the bar is used for the supports on those engine pods, so you can't really see them from a distance. But it does also actually have a turret mounted on top, which is pretty cool. Here we have an ARC 170 and the other Republic ships, not too many yet. The ARC 170 does have a working turret on the back, which is pretty cool. But as far as these Jedi Starfighters, we have Obi-Wan. Then we have Obi-Wan's other one from Episode 3. We have Anakin, Mace Windu, Ahsoka, and then Darth Vader. From Legends, anyway. Then here we have some Star Trek ships, so the Galileo from the original series, and then this is the Delta Flyer from Voyager, which I never finished. Here we have some DC ships, so we have the Batwing, which is Batman's ship, and then the Javelin 7 from the Justice League animated series. This blue ship here is, I think, from Homeworld. Someone requested me to build it on the Cake Build server. Then that little mushroom thing is my jump ship, which is just pretty bare bones. And then here's my mining fleet, which they don't have any names yet or anything, but I use them for whenever I'm mining on servers. Just spawn those in. Here we have the Slave 1, which I do have a showcase video on. And then here are the Millennium Falcons. There is a video out, but I have to do an updated one. So on the left is Tashara's one that he sent me. Then in the middle here is the updated one, which is sort of a mix of the left and right. And the right one in the back is the original one, which is still posted on the back. I do have to update it fully. I actually want to give it a new interior as well, so hopefully that'll be out sometime next year. Here we have the Razor Crest, which is pretty much done. I just need to make a video and post that on the dock. And here we have the YT608, which has a showcase video. This was for JW608's Community Challenge. Here we have the Raider class Corvette, or more specifically the Raider 2 class Corvette. This is a work in progress from a long time ago, but I started to gut it and try and redo some of it, but ultimately I think I need to redo the hull. It's going to be the Corvus from Battlefront 2, though, eventually. Here we have the Tron Ships, Tron recognizers. I'm pretty sure there's only the blue variant, or the red variant rather, but I made them in orange and blue as well. Like the motorcycles, or light cycles. Here we have the Kyphon Renegade. This is a fan-made ship from E.C. Henry, who basically fleshes out, it's not exactly fan-made, it is a background ship, but he fleshed it out properly and gave it a name. It was actually built by Shepard in the Cake Build server, but I started to refit it and got it and everything with his permission. Here we have the CR90s though. So this is the Liberator, and then the middle is the Tantive 4. Liberator is from Rebels. It's one of the more prominent ships, but this one is the Tantive 4, which is the one we see in Episode 4 running away from the Imperial Star Destroyer. Right in the opening scene, this is Leia's personal ship. And then here we have the Transport 1, which is also identical to Ahsoka's CR90 Corvette that she uses in Rebels, at least in one scene anyway. But that's all the ships that I've built this year for Starmade, and I definitely will start making some more of these CR90 repaints in the future, very near future anyway, and then I'll start posting those as well. Here's just a scrolling shot of all of the ships. But some of the main ships I want to build next year include the Scaled map from Among Us, hopefully some more Republic ships. I don't have too many of those, and hopefully I'll be able to refit that Corvus. I also want to make the Nebulon V frigate, but I've not made too much progress on that one this year. And hopefully next year I'll also be making a lot more showcase videos. But that was all.